all the information presented in this video is for educational purposes only. You can use this information for your trading decisions, but you're solely responsible for your decisions. Hello, folks. Good morning. Welcome to this new week. Hope you're having a marvelous Monday. Today, I wanted to quickly share with you the news for this week. I mean, today morning, two companies have been promoted to S&P 500. One is the CrowdStrike, and the other one is GoDaddy. And one company that has been overlooked still today is the Palantir. Palantir has now been overlooked for S&P 500. So what happened whenever a company moves to S&P 500, the stock prices usually rise. So as usual, the CrowdStrike, because of its move to S&P 500, the price has gone up so much today. But again, if you look at this daily chart, which I've been sharing with you, this is like it formed an all-time high of 365, and then it formed this three-wave correction. You see this from here to here, and then it has gone up. Now, this has a potential of going to 412, but will it go in the straight line? Not really, I believe. Now we should see, if you see here, the high was 365 and it has formed a 45-degree angle on top of it. Again, this is in related to Gananga. So we already crossed 375 and 380. I feel it's very risky to get this stock at this point. I would wait for it to pull back to the CMA 821 cloud or this area, that is like 336. So if it gets back to 336, folks, it will be a great entry to get to 412. Okay, so that's what I'm looking for. I didn't get into today's morning move, but yes, it definitely has potential to cross 400. Now the next one is GoDaddy. GoDaddy is also in the similar boat, but GoDaddy still has potential to go up. If you see, the previous high was 141.27. And it also formed a three-wave. It's a very small three-wave. It went to 87.5 retracement. Now, the next thing you would see is it can go up to 149.35, but the first stop will be 147. And from there, you might see a retracement back and then hit back to 149 or something like that. Okay, that's what it will be. Now, another news today, the main news was Adobe got downgraded. Adobe has been in the AI race, but what happened to today's news was Adobe, if you look at here, especially guys, I wanted to tell this most importantly, if you're an options trader, you have to consider the time frame too. How long is your strike? I mean, which strike are you considering? And because if you buy, if let's say this week calls, and since Adobe has earnings on June 13th, do you think it can move up? I don't think so. Let me tell you the reason why. Because if you look at simple thing, right? I do a simple math, like it has fallen for 18 days here from the high of 470, from the high of 496.75, and it has fallen for 18 days to a low of 433. It made a significant move to on the 25% retracement here, which is 466, and then it has pulled back. Again, it has not broken down, but look at this, it has only gone up for 6 days. So I would expect, at least since it's below the cloud, I would give at least 18 days for it to get to 50% retracement, which is 478. I mean, if it moved before that, that's great. But I would give a time of at least 18 days. So that means we are talking about not this week, the week, not even the next week, and that means the week after. That means we are talking about 10 days more plus 4 days from now. So that is like 14 days. So 18 days. So that is 478. So now that's what I'm looking at Adobe. Adobe is still not in down. It is still going to go up. It can go up to 519.50 to the top of the Ichimoku cloud, but it needs time. Okay, just wanted to share that one with you. And the other news today, the chip sector has been really strong today. And one of the biggest news, NVIDIA officially split today. So if you look at the price of NVIDIA is like at 122.61. I wanted to share with you the 10-minute chart here. Look at where to show where it can go. Usually when the split happens, more buyers are able to buy the stock, and the buying pressure is more, and the stock has been going up. So, but if you look at it, look at this price, you see here, again, we always talk about the three-wave correction. You see this three-wave correction, which has happened here on the 10-minute chart, and you see that it has crossed the golden ratio, 1.625, which is a very good sign, and it started rising. Now, if I even look at this, if I draw this line between the high and this one, it broke through this. So this would have been a good point of entry. But where could it go? On the 10-minute chart, it looks like it wants to go to the 1.625, which is at 124. So that's what I'm looking for, folks. The 1.25, or it could go a little bit higher too. How do I know that? Let's see if I can show something. So the high from that place is, to this place is, maybe, I don't know. Let's see. So yeah, this is like even lower than that. It broke through this line also. So the next target for me at least will be 124, folks. If it can go up, maybe to cross 125. So that's what I'm looking at. So definitely this has potentials to go to 124, and it is on the way there. Other than that, the SMCI is another stock which I've been very, very bullish, and have a position in this. Look at this, folks. Again, from here, it formed a three-wave correction. It has fallen for 7 days. And if you look at the 50% retracement for this guy, it will be around 856. So that is like 7 days from now, because it's below the cloud. And I expect this to go to 855 to 870 area. And that's what I'm looking for. And I am in 800 calls, 815 calls of this week. Hopefully it can cross this EMA 821, which is at 825, and goes there. Again, folks, play small. Anything can happen. And that's what it is. And one more thing I wanted to share with is the SPY. SPY is like consolidating here. It didn't form a higher high. So it has formed a, you see here on the 10-minute chart, it formed again a three-wave correction. But I would like it to go further down, which is 531.96 or even 531.55, and then see whether it has legs to go up. So, okay, that's what I'm looking for in SPY. But again, it is like consolidating now. It is above the EMA 821 cloud. By the way, folks, this is the 10-minute chart. So you want to see it a little bit go down below the golden ratio, that is 531, 530 area. So then we have to see. But having said that, I'm a little bit skeptical on SPY because it has been going up so much. What if it breaks down below this line, which is 528.60, and then it goes down to this one? Again, I'm keeping my fingers crossed. First, we got to see if it has really legs to go above this cloud on the 10-minute chart. But on the hourly chart, it has become very, very bullish here. So on the daily chart also, it's above the cloud and it's bullish. So let's not speculate here. Let's wait and see what happens. But I would love it to go to this one, at least 531 below, and then that could take me to the next leg up. That's what I'm thinking for. So QQQ similarly has gone, again, it has formed a three-wave correction here, which is beautiful. And yeah, it has formed, but I would love it to come down to this level, which is 459, those kind of things, so that it gives me a clear uptrend to the bigger one. And the move also will be bigger, folks. Right now, the move may not be bigger. That's what I'm thinking. So let's see where it could go to. So that's what, if I draw this line to the bottom of the Bollinger Band, where is the bottom of the Bollinger Band? Oh my God, this is too far away. Oh yeah, this is where it is. So let's see if I draw a line from here. And with this three-wave correction, where could it go? It went to 87.5. So does it have legs to go all the way to here, 471 area? That's what we have to see. The 471 area seems to be the key for the QQQ. Okay. So that's what it is. Similarly for SPY by SPY, if it bounces from here, where could it go? That's what I'm thinking. Let's remove all the lines so that we can be clear on this. Okay, so this could, it formed a lower than this. So where is this? This is 532.53. Then the lower formed was 532.57. So it didn't form a lower low. So, but it is still there. But if it forms a lower low, then it can go to 539.62. That's what it is on the 10-minute chart. So let's see if it can form a lower low than the 532.53. Okay, SPY. So, but the SPY, the QQQ has formed it, but the SPY hasn't formed it. If it has not formed, then it could go up to this 537.44. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, folks, that's all I wanted to share in this video. Hope this information is valuable for you for your trading decisions. I will catch you in the next one.